So we want to go back to the train station and talk to Simon Belmont. So we'll go ahead and do that. Simon Belmont. They killed Kenny. How you doing? Simon! You want to talk to him? The station is going downhill. Nobody ever comes and I have nothing to do. So whenever I'm on duty, I work on making and solving puzzles. I've been chipping away at this one for 2 years, and now it's finally taken shape. You see, I have a sponsor who constructs puzzles I design all over Filgaia. I'm not entirely sure who he is or why he's doing it. But I try not to pry. After all, people who like puzzles are good people. Are they? So that opens up the Millenium Puzzle side quest. So there's different Millennium Puzzles on the overworld that you can find. I think there's... I don't remember how many of them, but... I think there's... I think the first one is here. I think we can open it now. It's somewhere around here. I don't remember exactly where, but we'll look for it. Where are you at? There it is. It looks like a dungeon. Millennium Puzzle, so this is number 1. Millennium Puzzle. Millennium Puzzle 1 out of 20. Yeah, so there's 20 of them. Difficulty level 1 star. These puzzles will test your wits. Yes, some of them get really hard. Touch the white crystal when you're ready to take the challenge. Solve the puzzle to receive an item. And you get an item for each one, which is usually pretty rare items. They're basically colored block puzzles. Blocks of 4 colors mysteriously placed on a mysterious platform. Welcome to the Millennium Puzzle, the ultimate challenge of mind over matter. Let me explain. Eliminate blocks of the same color by placing them next to each other. Move blocks by pushing and pulling them. Unfortunately, all of your precious tools are useless here, so you can't use tools, which would actually help out quite a bit. You have 2 choices, complete the puzzles, or jump off the platform to exit. Each time you complete a puzzle, you'll receive a prize appropriate to the puzzle's difficulty. Good luck, puzzle solver. Who's talking? I don't even know. Bunk. So this first one's pretty simple, really. But they get much more complicated later on. Oh boy. I mean, like, super complicated. But this first one shouldn't really be that big of a deal. Bum bum bum. Because for most of them, you'll be kind of locked into a certain position where it's hard to maneuver around, and you got to figure out the right way, and it can be really easy to screw up, and yeah. Bum ba da bum. Whee! It's kind of interesting because the Millennium Puzzle was... There were two Millennium Puzzles in Wild Arms 2 that were mandatory dungeons of the game. And in this game, they turned it into a side quest. I think there's also Millennium Puzzles in the Wild Arms 1 remake, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. Whee! Oh, there's 3 blue ones. And 3 yellow ones, so we're gonna have to do some maneuvering around here. Okay, this one's fine. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Wah, wah, wah. See, there's 3 green ones, so... Oh crap, I screwed up the red one. Well, I gotta start over. I don't think that works. I gotta start over. I screwed it up. See, you gotta be careful. Because you gotta eliminate all of them. And sometimes you need to do 3 at once. That's just the way it is. So you gotta make sure you watch how many are actually left. Because you can get screwed over, dude. And you have to do the whole thing again. So we can get rid of 3 of them right here. This is like the kind of puzzle you'd find in Lufia 2. So if you can eliminate 3 of them, that's usually a pretty good idea. Okay. Da ba ba bum bum bum. See where I can take care of 3 red ones. There we go. We're clearing the board. It's pretty nice. Let's just get rid of the blue one here real quick. Okay. Get rid of these. All right. I think we're pretty much good to go. Let's see. Just get rid of that one. Get rid of this. Get rid of the last red one. See, that's how we screwed up before. Get rid of the 2 blue. Whoa! Crap! I pushed the wrong button and ran off the side. Oh my god, did that actually just happen? Oh my lord. That may have been one of the dumbest things I've ever done on stream, period. Pretty sure it was. Pretty sure. Oh, how unfortunate. Oh my god. Oh, the humanity of it all. Oh boy. See, that's why I don't like dash and, like, interact being the same button. It can F you in the A. New sandwich from Subway? Can't do that on television. Can't even do that on the Food Network. Okay. Let's try and clear this up. Bum 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 bum. Let me just get you out of the way here real quick. Oh, that's not gonna work. Well, I can just... No. Let's not do that again. Oh, I did it again! Oh my... Seriously? I keep going to grab a block and then instead I dash off. That's twice now that's happened. See, at least in the first 2 games, you can make dash and interact different buttons. You can't do that in this game. It doesn't let you. And you pay the price. Or at least I do. Oh boy, do I ever. Oh, man. I keep screwing this up because of dash. Like, no other reason, because of dash. That's pretty much it. It's really sad. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, I see an opportunity here. No. Don't you do it, man. Bum 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 bum. Ant-Man and Thanos. Ha ha ha. Okay. Okay. We should be good for red. Just move this over here. Move this over, pull this over to the left, and we'll be done with red. And this is the easiest one, by the way. Okay, blue's fine. We can eliminate blue by 2s. Bum bum bum. Well, maybe come over there. Okay, yeah, there is space. Be very careful. Very careful, sir. Okay, let's see. The yellows. One, two, one, two, one. Okay, we need to eliminate 3 of these like this. I can do that. Whee! Whee! Yeah, I'd rather not pull from that side, thank you, in case I accidentally run. Which seems to happen a lot to me. And I blame Bongo for that. Okay, and then I can eliminate these by 2s. I could actually eliminate them by 4s if I wanted to, but I don't really want to, so... Got it! See, it's not hard if you don't freaking dash like an idiot. Then we get a chest. And these chests do count for your total, by the way. And we get a Kate's boots, which is not really a big deal since we already got them, but that is just the first one. 19 more to go. But most of the Millennium Puzzles are in really annoying places, so it's best to wait until you have a better form of transportation before you do them all. Millennium Puzzle 1, there it is. Okay. Anywho, now we want to go to the Gemstone Cave. So we need to go back to Humphrey's Peak. Da-da-ba-da-bum. Let's see our new stuff. We got Hoxpox. Temporarily enhances luck. We got Pickpocket. Steals item currently possessed by the target. Randomizer. Invokes random arcana in possession regardless of FP total. So it'll do a random spell that you have, even if you don't have enough FP to do it, which is kind of cool. And it takes 0 FP, so that's interesting. And Familiar. Random elemental attack through Servant Device. So it just does a random elemental spell. After the Millennium already started. Aw, yeah. I guess we can try our new summon. Might as well. Lucky shot! Looks like some kind of Japanese superhero. But it does Lucky Shot, which is basically an attack based on luck. It's usually pretty useless. But figured I'd show it off. Why not? Maelstrom. Waterward. There's a disgusting crit. Bum bum bum. So we want to head back to Humphreys Peak. Also, fun fact, everyone in my chat is awesome. Just a fun little fact for you there. Factoid. Alright. So we want to buy a ticket back to East Highlands, is it? Yes? East Highlands. We could go back to the other places, but not much reason to. Okay. It's taking the train. On the first train to Mexico. Depart. It's what we're doing. Bum 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 bum. I don't think we actually have to go back to Humphreys Peak, because we need to go to Gemstone Cave, but it's on the way, so... I mean, why not? It makes sense. Could sleep there, get our vitality back, and, you know. Need to call our horse back, because horses can't ride on the train, and it's really sad. Ba-da-bum. Out of the way, sir. Out of ammo, sir. Whee! There's Humphreys Peak. It's Humphreys Peak. Do 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 do. Humphrey Mints. Dun dun dun. Humphreys Peak. I guess we can read the next story to Caitlin. I guess we could do that. Might as well. So once again, it's story time. Adventure 2. This one's entitled Tea Time. Yay, a book! A book! Will you read it to me? I think if you read all of the books to her, you get an X-File key thing. Which again, we'll get into later. Okay. Chapter 2, Tea Time. And we get one of the best songs in the game, just randomly. My grandma had a habit of saying, life is a strange thing, but it's very true. Even if the Crimson Noble legend is true, that they are blood-feeding monsters, the castle library and the existence of Marival was too tempting to resist. And the fact that all of this was my own secret made my heart dance. I couldn't help chuckling to myself while I read the basics of wind power. Are you reading something funny? Being caught laughing by yourself is quite embarrassing. No, it's nothing. She chuckled as I tried to compose myself in front of her. Jack, care for some tea? I would like to know what kind of lives humans live in this age. That goes the same for me. I'm interested in a Crimson Noble's life, too. Settled. Then let me call Red and Blue to set up the table. Marival closed one of her eyes and snapped her fingers. I guess Red and Blue are her doll things from Wild Arms 2. Didn't know they were called Red and Blue, but, you know, that's how it is. Thing 1 and Thing 2, I guess. These things are red and blue? Correct. Are they not cute? Yeah. I just don't get what girls consider cute. I secretly sighed while watching a pair of spherical robots, one red and one blue, cleverly carrying a tray. Picking up a small marble-patterned plate of sweets and a pair of teacups, they served hot tea for us. Thanks. Their big eyes twinkled as if they said, "You're welcome." I guess they are kinda cute. Marival took a saucer with a blue flower printed on it and gracefully carried a sweet to her mouth. Huh? And my controller got unplugged. That's pretty semi-sexual. I need to do this? Okay. Marival, you're a Crimson Noble, but you can also eat normal food? Of course I can. Having tea and sweets is a lady's pastime. Is that how it is? Yes. Okay then, I'll go ask the girls in class about it next time. You do that. Blowing to cool off the hot tea, we engaged in a somewhat silly conversation. While taking in the sweet scent of herbs from the tea, I hurriedly bit into the sweet morsel, which melted in my mouth. How do you like our sweets? Marival asked with a smiley face. Can I give you an honest opinion? Of course. It doesn't have any texture at all. And it's not that sweet either. I like it more sugary and crunchy. Hearing my answer, Marival bristled and her eyebrows raised. No crunch? Not sweet enough? Of course not. We carry no such barbaric tastes in our blood. You said I can be honest, and I never said it tasted bad. It's really good, but it melts away in one bite. Don't you feel it should last longer? I absolutely have no idea what you are talking about. I do have 6 viewers, though, so that's a thing. Then I'll bring some of our barbaric sweets next time. It's really tasty. I said with a dreamy face, remembering the taste of an old-fashioned apple pie the lady down the street made for me. All right, I'll try it, if you say so. Smiling bitterly, Marival looked at the clock on the wall and turned towards me. Isn't it time you should head home? Your parents will worry. Oh, it's all right. I only live with my grandma. Besides, she always says boys should be more adventurous. I tried to keep it cheerful, but her red eyes turned a little worried. I see. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't worry about it. I might have sounded rude, but I hate receiving sympathy. I know it's childish to think so, but I'm still at an age where I can have a little leeway, right? But I should probably go home now. Grandma shuts me out for dinner when I'm late. Well then, I will see you out. That's okay. I can go back on my own. Using the soft, springy cushion on my seat, I stood up. Come back again. Waving goodbye to Marival as she cleaned up the tea set, I ran outside. The north wind stings my cheeks. Shivering from the cold, I looked up at the sky and saw the thin moon between the mountain tops. Oh no, Grandma, I said with a whimpering voice. I left late at night to Crimson Castle again, but she already found out when I came back and gave me a spanking. That's too bad. I forgot that Grandma sleeps early at night, but wakes up even earlier in the morning. Call me stupid. Eek! As I fell flat on my desk, a blue satin ribbon waved in front of me. Good morning. Cursing silently in my head, I looked up at the cheerful voice. Just as I expected, there stood my only classmate of my age, Violetta Bubka. Nice name. From the outside, she looks like a cute girl with her blonde hair in a layered bob. She gets mad when I say it wrong. Matched with beautiful blue eyes. She moved from a big city last year to her father's hometown, Courtley. Another mention of Courtley from Wild Arms 2. So she is way more elegant than other girls, but she had an attitude from hell. I know the type. Good morning, what is it? Violetta widened her nostrils as I answered in a snotty tone. Well, you're in a bad mood. Not nice to someone who brought you some big news. Let me guess, you bought a new ribbon or something, right? Violetta was a bit mad at my negligent attitude, but she said, a transfer student of our age is coming today. That is big news. I straightened up and looked at Violetta. No kidding. Hey, so is the transfer student a he or a she? It's a girl as far as I can tell from the distance. She's too cute a girl to be a match for a monkey like you. Nah. I never asked you anything like that. Ah, a girl, huh? I was a little disappointed. If the new student was a boy, I could have made friends to work on the craft together. Oh, so you can't be friends with a girl? I see how it is. Contrary to what Violetta said, the student called in by the teacher was a boy, but... Wow! I saw why Violetta mistook him as a girl. Pretty green eyes and a cute face. Fair hands and skin that hasn't seen much sun. What can I say? Give him some skirts and he'll look like a girl. I'm really disappointed. I don't think he's the type that'll understand my love for aircrafts. Glancing over the class, with all the girls blushing and whispering, Violetta blushed up to her ears with her mouth wide open. I just felt dejected. He introduced himself with a tense voice. My name is Reese Farlane. Nice to meet you. Hi, Reese. What's your favorite hobby? Violetta raised her hand, still blushed. She's probably trying to impress him before the other girls snap out of their crush trance. Oh, kids. I play violin, and I enjoy reading Whoa. He must be straight out of a romance novel. Ignoring the buzz in class, the teacher tells Reese to sit next to me and starts the lecture. She even whispered to me, "Look after him, understood?" I don't mind, but how does Reese feel about it? I shook my head slightly and placed my textbook between me and Reese. He shuddered briefly at the ruffling noise. Can I share your textbook? That's what I meant to do, I nodded bluntly. Keeping his distance as to not invade my space, he peeped into my textbook. You don't have to be so hesitant, Reese shuddered his shoulders again. Yes, but this is my first time. What's your first time? This is getting to be like one of those late-night radio dramas. Well, I've never been to school before. Huh? Where were you living before? Judging by his clothes and face, I can't believe he's from some backwater town without schools. Well, I never got to hear him finish his words when I felt the sunlight from the window blocked. The teacher was standing there with a smirk on her face. No talking during class, boys. We hurriedly looked down at the textbook. Say, aren't you at an age you should be going to school? Mariville asked while she read the wonders of the Emma motor across the table from me. The Emma motor. Well, yeah. How's that going for you? Are you not spending too much time with me and forgetting to socialize with your friends? It's kind of sad, but I don't have any friends of my age. Well, boys of my age, at least. Wait a sec. I forgot about the transfer student. I felt the corners of my mouth drop at the thought. Did you suddenly remember something? I jumped a bit with her sudden question. Your thoughts appear on your face. Mariville set her book down and looked into my face. Is my face that easy to read? Yes, you're the type that shows everything on your face. I never noticed that. Scratching my head, I continued. Actually, a new student came to our class today, but he's a real girly kind of guy, and I can't seem to get to like him. He even plays a violin. What's wrong with that? That's a tender subject, answered Mariville, twirling a pen in her hand. But it is such men that possess a strong manly side to appreciate the finer things in life, no matter how many call them girly. Is that really how it is? I don't think so. That's how it is. See for yourself. With that remark, Mariville laughed. Okay, end of chapter 2. Thanks, that was fun. So I think there's 10 chapters to this book, if I recall. Of course, we'll be collecting them throughout the game. Alrighty then. So let's see. We can go ahead and rest. Oh right, I think you have to rest in Clive's house, since I don't think there's an inn. I think you can talk to her to rest, yeah. Stay. You can stay for free. Also, I don't think I mentioned this, but every time you stay at an inn, it gets more expensive. But luckily there's quite a few free stays, so that's not really that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Okay. I don't know if we have enough money to get any more arm upgrades. It's possible, but I'm not sure. Guess we could check it out. Upgrade, let's see. 6, 5, 5, 6. Probably get some more bullets with you. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. I think we pretty much just want to stick with shot for you. I suppose we'll get more hit with you. Guess we'll get more weight with you. Ghettos. We definitely probably won't want to get more hit with you. Okay. Yeah, you would think if you just kept staying over and over again, it would just get ridiculous. It'd be like, okay. I don't see the point, but alright. But, I mean, given there's quite a few free stays, so it's not that big of a deal. Alrighty then. So now we want to head to the Gemstone Cave, which is the other dungeon we unlocked.